Homelessness in Knoxville, we know it's been a problem for years and years.
As the population grows, more and more camps are popping up outside the city limits, far away from resources in the city designed to help break the vicious cycle of homelessness.
So the bridge here in Knoxville has been a problem for years. There's been people that had gasoline poured on their tents and burned alive in the middle of the night. There's people who've had their girlfriends kidnapped, molested, literally anything that you can go find on the internet and go to the darkest part of the web. It happens here in our zip code in the 865.
What's your name?
Violet Corbin.
Violet, what's your opinion on the state of Knoxville and the homelessness here?
Truthfully, I would say the cops are to blame, but I'm going to say the whole state is, because they've literally made being homeless illegal. I mean, and you can't even sleep in your car. It's illegal now. I mean, these are felonies for people who have nowhere to go. And I'm not going to say you can really fix the problem, because unless you start giving drugs to drug addicts, I mean, they're going to still stay the same way.
It's a growing problem.
It's a growing problem?
It's a growing problem.
Why do you think that is?
Well, because the more pressure is applied, the further people get into a desperate need and a desperate situation and perpetuate their homelessness, i.e. they take something, steal something, do something stupid, get arrested for being on a fucking sidewalk, for the love of God.
What's the craziest shit you've seen under this bridge over here?
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah.
Stabbing, shooting people. I've seen it all. Yeah, I've seen that multiple times, yeah.
You witnessed that?
Yeah.
Like you said, that's a normal thing down there?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, you would think a hooker can't be but yeah, of course they can be when they're not willing, yeah. A couple guys jump on them, and really, there's not a whole lot you can do unless everybody gets together,
And then like 96 of us were tested yesterday, and 91 of them has HIV.
What's your drug of choice? Fentanyl?
Yeah.
You do fentanyl?
I do.
What would you say the drug of choice for people is here?
Down here, that's going to be a very up in the air thing. It's going to be ice or heroin.
Heroin.
Heroin?
Oh, yeah.
That's what a lot of people said.
Ice, methamphetamine, yeah. That's probably the most used.
How many ODs do you think you've seen down there?
I've seen probably about 30 or 40.
30 or 40 ODs?
Yeah.
Let's see, I got here from Alabama right at around 2.5 years ago, and I've spent at least a year, 3 months consistently on the street. I think I've seen upwards of at least 4 overdoses, maybe week and a half.
How many of those ODs do you think you've seen dead?
I've seen about 15.
15 dead people?
Yeah.
15 dead people just under this bridge?
That's in the last year, yeah. That I've
in the last year, you've seen 30 or 40 ODs?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Wow. What would you say you have to do in this, state to make a little bit of money?
Well, the kind of money I need for my drug habit is pretty much only supported through prostitution.
Right.
Yeah. It's just too much money.
So would you say there's a lot of prostitutes around here?
Every girl.
Every girl?
Yeah.
Every girl that's homeless you think is a prostitute?
Unless they're crazy.
Right.
I mean, most people are not homeless if they don't have a drug habit.
Right.
It's either mentally crazy or a drug addict, you know what I mean?
Well, what's your story?
My wife passed away. I got everything the world took from me, and I just don't give a fuck anymore. I don't give a fuck about nothing. I ain't got nothing to live for, nothing. I don't care.
Biggest problem I feel like with, the homeless population growing and the drug problem is that most of them are, most people that are homeless are looked at like animals, like people that don't need to be treated like people.
We're automatically judged just by on sight. You know what I mean? Nobody knows the stories of people. What's happened to people to get them to this point. There's some damn good people down here. Some of the best people I've ever met. Really.
And they just got trapped in a bad situation.
Exactly, and get judged and get treated different. Just down. It's hard to get back up.
I don't know what's up with this place, but I mean, some of the cops had a problem because they were just yelling at my friend Tom. He found another dead body, and the cop was like, "It's kind of funny, you keep finding it." And Tom turned around and said, "Well, you quit leaving the dead bodies there for me to find." And the cop didn't say shit.
So it's very crooked here?
Yeah. It's the only place I've ever been arrested for something I didn't do.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you get arrested for that you didn't do?
They said I was shooting up Xanax.
Was you shooting up Xanax?
I don't even think you can shoot up Xanax. Yeah, but somebody got a shot of meth yesterday, and they overdosed.
Really?
I've never seen that because it's not fentanyl. It's not an opiate.
Right.
So I don't understand. I guess they're mixing it in with the fentanyl now.
Yeah, oh yeah, a lot of things are getting like that, especially with,
To get you addicted, I guess?
Yeah, of course, when people are selling it to you, they're going to want to try to get you addicted. They put fentanyl in it.
I was like, are you fucking serious? How are you overdosing right now? It was crazy.
Would you say it's, like I said, it's a growing problem, the drug problem around here?
No, but it's being exacerbated by the fact that there's more and more research chemicals hitting the street and less knowledge about what the fuck people are doing. So people are getting strung out on something that's not actually methamphetamine and are doing heroin that's predominantly fentanyl and are coming into more contact with the near-death experiences. And
Right, yeah. So if we were to walk down there right now with this camera and try to ask people some questions like we're doing to you right now, how do you think it would go?
Some would be cool about it. Some might have a major problem with it. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, you go on that back road, they might have a major problem with it.
Right.